Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. There seems to be some serious murmurs and regrets among Azimio leaders joining Kenya Kwanza Alliance. There is a very interesting story I want us to have a look before we proceed. Small money from Honcho upsets MPs. Politicians from an opposition outfit who recently visited a top political from the ruling alliance were recently overheard cursing their host for giving them small money. They were reportedly 100 shillings, 100,000 each as transport reimbursement. Some of them had expected more money, going by stories they have heard from other politicians who have in the past visited the political figure known to be generous to a fault. One of the lawmakers in the group that made the visit told a colleague how some of the members had tried to stop being photographed after the meeting in protest over the small handout. They were later told that good things will soon come their way. Our mall is on standby. Yes. From that story, it's almost very certain and very clear that these leaders met William Samoei Ruto. And these are Azimio elected leaders. Upon being given the money they were given, they were complaining that the money is little. And some never even wanted to take photos with the said leader because the money was too little. And in the recent days, we have seen some ODM members of parliament at State House. We've also seen some Jubilee elected leaders at State House. So it's possible that these leaders might be among the ODM and the Jubilee members of parliament we have seen at State House. In this video, I want us to dig deep into this story for Kenyans to understand why these leaders are paying William Ruto a visit at State House. It's not about development. It's about their personal gains. Let's dig deep. Rigathi Gachagua made some remarks some few hours ago, remarks that have been interpreted to mean it's just warning these leaders joining Kenya Kwanza Alliance. And in our earlier video, we did a detailed analysis on the remarks by Rigathi Gachagua. For those who might have missed the remarks, listen to this.
Serikali ni kampuni na ni ya shares. Si ndio? Ni ya shares. Kuna wenye kampuni, wale wako na shares mingi, kuna wale wako na chache, kuna wale hawana. Hii kura iko na maana. Nyinyi hamwezi piga kelele huko, mpige kelele. Mnasema William Ruto ni bure, hawezi, mnaita yeye majina, alafu akipata, akigawa, mnapiga laini ati mko pale mbele. Ati mnataka mpite wale walisema anafaa ati mkue pale mbele. Inawezekana? Mimi kazi yangu pale kwa Ikulu ni hiyo. Ni kupanga hiyo laini. Hapo ni kazi mimi napanga hapo. Mimi naangalia kwa laini, nikiona wewe ulipanda, natoa wewe nyuma, napeleka wewe mbele. Nikiona wewe hukupanda na kutoa na kurudisha nyuma, ufanye nini? Niendelee na.
Those remarks by Rigathi Gachagua just confirms that these Azimio leaders joining Kenya Kwanza Alliance, they are not being taken seriously. Ruto and his team have already used them in creating a perception that they are weakening Raila Odinga. So these leaders are no longer needed. And that's why Rigathi is talking the way he is talking. And also, if you look at these leaders, it's a fact that a majority of them, on their areas, or rather from where the areas they come from, the mere fact that they were seen at State House That alone has killed their political careers in their respective areas. So as I talk, they are just empty shells in those areas. And recently, during Professor Magwa's burial, William Ruto had to skip the burial because the ground was very hostile to him. And mark you that was just some few days after the leaders had paid him a visit at State House. So you are seeing clearly that even with the leaders having paid William Ruto a visit at State House, they could not tilt the scales in favor of William Ruto on the ground. So they just visited William Ruto without the blessings of their people. And I personally believe William Ruto and his team are realizing that they see no need of actually dilly-dallying with these leaders who never supported them. Ruto was using them to create a perception. A perception has already been created that Ruto is weakening Raila Odinga and Ruto is raiding Raila's strongholds. That's all William Ruto wanted, or that's all William Ruto wanted. He is not interested whether he's making inroads in those areas or not. He just wanted the perception which has got him. So these leaders are actually left in the cold. And this is why I strongly believe that Kenyan politicians are very greedy leaders, leaders who don't look into the future. Because now if you look at these leaders, a member of parliament, you are elected by the people, or rather it's the people who elects you. And before maybe making a decision such as changing a political alliance or other allegiance, is good you actually listen to the people, what the people are saying. It's very clear that these members of parliament did the exact opposite of what the people on the ground are saying. So you are seeing instead of them serving the people, they are serving their own stomachs. And also from those remarks by Rigathi Gachagua from this story, I'm seeing leaders who are really regretting because now the damage has been done. The ground cannot take them seriously. Azimio too cannot take them seriously. And the moral, or rather the moral of all this, any leader saying that he is joining the government for development, that's a leader who is lying to Kenyans. And you are seeing they are actually angling for some handouts. Some are even complaining that the handout that are being given is little. So what is taking these leaders to William Ruto is their own personal interest and gains. Nothing to do with the people, nothing to do with the development. And even before I conclude, if you look at the likes of Jalango, Ojienda, and a majority of these members of parliament, I strongly believe that these are the same people who have been all along sabotaging Raila's presidential bid. Look, for example, somebody like Ojienda, who was even part of Raila's legal team at the Supreme Court. It might have been possible that all along, Ojienda was a William Ruto's mole in ODM. And it might be possible that he might have also sabotaged Raila's petition at the Supreme Court. And this is why I've always maintained that Raila Odinga is surrounded by leaders who are out to use him for their own personal interests and gains. It's high time Raila Odinga cracks the whip. Any leader showing signs of double standards, that's a leader who should be rejected. Yes, that's a leader who should be rejected. Raila should have a team that is dedicated, even if they are few, it should be a dedicated team. It's better few leaders who are committed to the cause than having so many leaders who are not committed. The many leaders will just help in sabotaging the cause. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. But in case you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you're giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Any other person who want to support us here, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.